Welcome to this tutorial on AWS API Gateway HTTP APIs. In this video, you'll learn how to build REST APIs using Amazon API Gateway, a powerful serverless service that enables you to create scalable and secure APIs without managing any infrastructure. Amazon API Gateway is a fully managed service that makes it easy to create, publish, maintain, monitor, and secure APIs at any scale. It acts as the front door for applications to access data, business logic, or functionality from your backend services. Being serverless, it requires no infrastructure management and automatically scales to handle any amount of traffic. It also provides built-in security features including authentication, authorization, and API key management. API Gateway offers two types of APIs, HTTP APIs and REST APIs. HTTP APIs are simpler and more cost-effective, costing up to 70% less than REST APIs. They also offer lower latency and are easier to configure, making them the best choice for most modern use cases. REST APIs, on the other hand, provide more advanced features like API keys, usage plans with throttling and quotas, request validation, and are ideal when you need these specific capabilities or require legacy compatibility. HTTP APIs consist of four core components. Routes define your API endpoints by combining HTTP methods like GET, POST, PUT, and DELETE with resource paths. Integrations connect these routes to backend services such as Lambda functions, HTTP endpoints, or other AWS services. Stages represent different deployment environments like development, staging, and production, each with its own unique URL. Finally, authorizers control access to your API using JSON web tokens, Lambda authorizers, or IAM permissions. Creating an HTTP API is straightforward. First, open the API Gateway console in your AWS Management Console. Next, choose the API type by clicking Build under the HTTP API option. Then, configure your integrations by adding Lambda functions, HTTP endpoints, or other AWS services that will handle your API requests. Finally, provide a name for your API, review your settings, and click Create to deploy your new HTTP API. Routes are the building blocks of your API. Each route combines an HTTP method with a resource path to define a specific endpoint. For example, a GET request to /users would retrieve a list of users, while a POST request to the same path would create a new user. You can also use path parameters like /users, /open brace, id close brace to handle specific resources. A GET request to this path would retrieve a single user, while a delete request would remove that user. API Gateway supports three main integration types. Lambda integration allows you to invoke AWS Lambda functions to process incoming requests and execute your business logic. HTTP proxy integration forwards requests directly to public or private HTTP endpoints, making it easy to integrate with existing web services. Finally, AWS Services integration enables direct connection with services like DynamoDB for database operations, SQS for message queuing, or step functions for workflow orchestration, all without writing custom code. Here's a simple Lambda function that can be integrated with your HTTP API. The handler function receives an event object containing details about the incoming request. It returns a response with a status code of 200 and a JSON body containing a message and the request path. This basic pattern can be extended to implement any business logic, database operations, or external API calls your application needs. Once your API is configured, you need to deploy it to a stage. The $default stage is created automatically and supports auto-deployment, meaning changes are immediately available. You can also create custom stages like dev for development, staging for testing, and prod for production. Each stage receives a unique invoke URL that follows the pattern. https:// followed by a random identifier.execute-api.yourregion.amazonos.com. This URL is used to make requests to your API. You can test your API using curl or any HTTP client. For a simple GET request, use curl followed by your API's invoke URL and the resource path. For a post request, use curl with the -x post flag, specify the URL, add a content type header with -h, and include your JSON data using the -d flag. Testing your API thoroughly ensures it works correctly before integrating it with your front-end application or sharing it with other developers.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.